Hey, welcome back to Max Time. Today I'm really excited to be unboxing and giving you my first proper look at a watch from a brand that I think doesn't get nearly enough attention, Ollech and Wajs. The model is M52 AU, and honestly, it might be one of the coolest sleeper watches out there right now, so let's dive in. As I open this up, a quick bit of background. Ollech and Wajs is a Swiss brand with some really strong military and aviation history. They started back in the 1950s, making tough tool watches for pilots, divers, and soldiers. They were never flashy, never mainstream, but always respected by people who actually wore them in the field. The company has had its ups and downs over the decades, but what I really like today is that they are staying true to their original DNA with no-nonsense watches built to last. There's no hype machine, it's just quality pieces with attention to detail. And since this model is a variation of the M52B Air Force, it's worth mentioning that the B-52 Stratofortress that it commemorates is a long-range strategic bomber introduced in the 1950s, which is still in service today and one of the most iconic military aircrafts in history. I really like the unboxing experience so far, and I like that the original cardboard box that it comes with kind of looks like a military care package, and it seems to come in this travel case, which is quite nice. It feels like real leather. And here it is, the M52 AU. Straight away you can see that it's not trying to scream for attention, but the design really speaks to itself, and it does definitely appeal to my taste. There's something really purposeful and authentic about it. Now let's go through the specs really quickly, and while I read you these specs, I will be taking it off the original strap, putting it on a few options of my own. So I'll try to show the case dimensions and specs on screen while I read them. It's a 39.5mm case with 12.5mm thickness. It has 48mm lug to lug, and the lug width is a nice 20mm. The case material is of course stainless steel, and it has a fully brushed H case, meaning that it has straight end links. The brushing is intentional to avoid glare. It has 300 meters of water resistance, hence all units, meaning that it's applicable for divers, soldiers, as well as pilots. It has drilled lugs for the easy spring bar removal. It has a sapphire crystal with plenty of anti-reflective coating. And I don't know how else to describe it, but whenever I've come in contact with the crystal, it feels like it has some sort of soft finish. It's really smooth. Maybe I'm just talking nonsense, but that's just how it feels. The movement is a Swiss-made Soprod P024. It's an automatic movement. It has a date window, which is in red. It beats at 4 Hertz, so 28,800 vibrations per hour, 25 joules, which is standard, and 38 hours of power reserve. It has Inca block shock protection and a bespoke engraved rotor, which is hidden by a pretty nice case back. This watch has also been regulated and adjusted by O&W to 3 positions. The dial is black. It has luminous hands and indices, with indices designed with a mix of dots and applied dashes, a nod to Morse code, by the way. The bezel is a 12-hour world time bezel, and it is friction fit. I would say on this model in particular, I'm not sure if they're all like that, it is very stiff to turn, but it does turn after some convincing. I don't mind this too much because I'm probably going to set it to one particular time zone relevant to me, and then I will never change it from that point until I really need to. The red numbered date wheel, by the way, is a nod to O&W watches worn by the US military in the Vietnam era. On the supplied 20mm RAF nylon strap, it comes with brushed steel thorn buckle signed OWZ for O&W Zurich, or Ollech and Wajs Zurich, founded in 1956. The combination of specs makes it versatile enough to be deployed on land, sea, or air, which is why it's designated with the AU, standing for all units. And they have a really nicely tapered hole for the spring bars, which I don't see too often. I quite like that attention to detail. I'm putting it on my preferred leather strap, just to show you what it looks like on something other than NATO. The lug holes are very close to the case, meaning whatever strap you put on, it does give that integrated look very easily. And this strap that doesn't come with the watch fits so perfectly. So let's test it out. Currently on wrist I've got my Zin. As you can see, I do like a specific aesthetic with my watches. So here it is on the leather strap. Let's do a little wrist roll. What I appreciate the most is the build quality. Everything feels really tight, and the brushing is consistent, and the crown is solid, which is also signed, by the way. You can tell they've put a lot of thought into the details. It's also refreshing that this is not a brand that's trying to chase a hype or jump on every trend. They've stuck to what they know, reliable classical design of military watches. And for me, it's exactly why it feels special. It's the kind of piece that you don't really see on everyone's wrist, which does have some value to me. I also would like to try it on this black rubber FKM strap. I did show this off in a recent video. One of my favorite combinations with my watches these days, because it's sporty, it's modern, and it is very comfortable and durable to wear. I think it pairs really nicely with the brushed case, and the butterfly clasp that it comes on is also fully brushed, so it matches the watch. To wrap up, the Ollech and Wajs M52 AU really reinforces why I love this brand. It's an underrated watch with a real story behind it, a strong build, and a design that doesn't really need to shout to stand out. If you're into solid, reliable watches that have a bit of story behind them and aren't plastered all over the internet or Instagram, this is definitely worth checking out. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've had any experience with Ollech and Wajs or this exact model, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and start a discussion. I'll leave a link below for the watch. I am not affiliated with them in any way, it's just for your convenience. See you in the next one.